Do you know what the biggest killer of dreams is? Well, watch to find out because you don't want to miss it. Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Welcome to the first Momentum Monday Supercharged with Emily podcast of 2024. Today, January 1st, 2024. It's a new year, everybody. Here it is. It has arrived. I hope it will be happy. I hope it will be a blessing and a totally supercharged new year for you and your business, and that you achieve all the things that you dream of and hope to have happen in your business and have all that success. And so today's topic, answering the question, what is the biggest killer of dreams? Do you know the answer? Drop it below in the comments. Let me know what you think the answer is to that question. What is the biggest killer of dreams? Let me give you a moment to do that. Okay, so let me know, because this is really an essential concept, especially as we're supercharging into a new year, trying to explore what our options are, evaluate our goals, and what we want to bring to fruition. Understanding that little thing that could derail or really get in the way of what those dreams could be. So let me know if you've come up with an idea. Well, in my humble opinion, the biggest killer of dreams is, okay, procrastination. Procrastination. When we delay, when we linger, when we put off doing that which needs to be done today, when we procrastinate and come up with reasons and excuses to put things off, that right there is the single most biggest, hugest, largest killer of a dream, killer of a vision. And it really prevents and destroys, before it even comes about, the possibility of realizing that which you have in your mind. And the worst thing is that we can do it to ourselves. We come up with a reason. I can do it later. I can do it tomorrow. I can do it next year. And here we are. Next year has come one more time. And have you procrastinated? Are you procrastinating on doing something that you know you want to do? You have been dreaming about it. You've been hoping for it. You've been even praying for it and asking the Lord to guide you and lead you. But still, you procrastinate. And even when the path is clear, and sometimes we come up with reasons. So I wanted to explore a little bit today. What are some of the reasons why we, as human beings, tend to default to procrastination when we know there's a task ahead of us? Sometimes, plain and simply, we don't want to do it. We just don't want to do it. We either rather do anything else but that task. We don't like it. We don't enjoy it. We don't feel inspired or motivated by it. So we just avoid it. That's one reason. Another reason is we're afraid of it. We're afraid it's too hard. We're afraid we don't know how to do it. We're not sure how to start. And I know I'm talking in vague terms because you can apply it to whatever situation makes sense for you. But I'm sure it won't be a far stretch to come up with an example of how to apply procrastination in different ways. And so I'm challenging you to think about what are some of the excuses you could possibly be making to procrastinate. So, as I just mentioned, one of them, of course, is just you don't like to do something. The second one is being afraid of it. Again, not being sure where to start and how to go about it. And a third reason could be sheer old laziness. We're just lazy. Okay, but that's none of you. That's superchargers aren't lazy. So if you're listening to this, it will not apply to you because superchargers are not lazy people. So, but that would be the last resort. It would be just sheer old laziness. But let's say, in my experience, I find that a lot of reasons why people procrastinate, a lot of reasons why I may procrastinate on something is one or two. One, I don't want to do it, period. Or two, I'm not sure how to do it. And because I'm not sure how to do it, I tend to focus on the things I do know how to do and put on the back burner the things I don't. However, sometimes when you procrastinate on something that needs to be done, it holds up your progress. It holds up the completion and fulfillment of your goals and your dreams. So you're like putting on hold your future, putting on hold what is important to you. And I don't think that makes a whole lot of sense, especially if it's something that you want to achieve. So here we are in this new year, 2024, and I put to you, what is that dream that you have that you want to bring to fruition? But maybe you have been procrastinating, maybe you have been delaying, maybe you have been coming up with some reason to not do it. Well, I'm here today to encourage you to write that dream out, write that idea out. Maybe you already have. Maybe you already have committed it onto paper, but you're not sure how to start. You're not sure where to start. And the key is that once you start doing some research, once you investigate, you can start with Google. You can start with a Google search. It sounds a bit mundane. It might even sound a bit overly basic, but you'll be surprised if you just type in what you want into Google, what you may find or the path where it may lead. Another thing that I found very helpful over the holidays, I mentioned in the last time when I was on here that I spent a lot of time over the holiday break researching audio equipment because for my violin I have to do some performances which require certain type of audio setup. And it is so convoluted, the different things that you can do and what attaches here and what attaches there and phantom power here and this and that. And I'm like, ah. So I went on to I did endless Google searches. I went on YouTube, did all kinds of searches, found a lot of interesting things, but wasn't quite sure what would match my specific situation that I happen to be in. So I'd get things around it, but not quite specific to it. And I went on a few forums on Facebook, which have like the community tech support groups that can help with the different software and equipment that you have. And for example, actually, that just gave me an idea. There's another support group that I did not go into. I need to make sure I go into that one. But I went into about two of them and got all kinds of interesting feedback and all kinds of things that I'm learning that I didn't even know about before. And so now I'm going deeper into it. I'm learning more and more just by exploring, by asking that one question. Yeah, so you may not know anything about what you want to do, but once you start to ask and start to inquire and start to go down that road of research, you're going to start to learn. You're going to get a crash course in some information that will unveil itself to you and reveal itself to you as you pursue it. So that is what I encourage you to do. Start with a good old Google search. And then one thing leads to the other. Never be afraid to ask questions. Never be afraid to ask for help. If that's what you need, make sure you get it. And that is why. That is one of the reasons I decided to launch our goal setting and seeing visualization workshop, which, believe you me, people, is not your common little goal setting thing going on here, because anybody can set a goal, but not everybody can achieve it. Not everybody knows how to achieve it, and that is the whole purpose of this. Number one, making sure that you're setting goals that make sense, at least for yourself, okay, because that's who it matters to. And then having a sense of what is an action plan to bring it to fruition. So I'd like to share with you a little bit of an overview of what my workshops will be. It's going to be tomorrow, I'm fast forwarding, January 2nd and 3rd. So it is Tuesday and Wednesday, January 2nd and 3rd at 11 a.m. Eastern Time for an hour each day. And we're going to take our time to delve into this so that your year is set up to indeed be happy. And as it is indeed new, it will start off on the right foot. So you're going to start right from the start and pretty much hit the ground running in 2024. You don't want to wait until February to kind of figure things out. You do not want to wait until March or April or heaven forbid December again, and you're still not sure what your year was about. We want to get our act together right now so that the year ahead of you can be put to its best advantage, to its best use, and you'll be like, yes, indeed, I made very good use of my time. I can be accountable at the end of it, that I accountable to yourself and to whomever else you decided to be accountable, that you indeed fulfilled your commitment. Okay, your commitment to yourself, which I think is one of the biggest commitments we can make. So let me share with you a little bit about what I'm doing, okay? So that you can see what's going on. So here is the web page where you go to sign up if you want to make 2024 the year, and you want to make it day one and not one day. Not one day. One day is a procrastination technique. One day. One day never, ever, ever comes. But day one is here every single day. And today happens to be the ultimate day one, January 1st. So no time like the present. And the whole idea for this is to give yourself a fresh perspective as you go into a new season. Kind of step back, remind yourself of things of which you're aware, things that you probably already know, but may or may not be implementing, or maybe missing a key piece in the perspective that you need to make the decisions you would like to make. And so the first day, what we're going to do is spend a little time on identifying what your number one goal for the year is. We want to know what is the number one thing that you want to achieve in this year. And then what is your personal definition of success? Not someone else's, but yours. And then would that goal make you feel proud of yourself if you accomplished it? Would it make you feel happy? A year from now, what could some of the milestones and time frame look like, and tracking metrics for that goal? And then on day two, it's more about the focusing on seeing what the goal looks like in action. How does it feel? What does it taste and smell like? Kind of this multi-sensory approach to your goal. And we will create a vision board, but you won't necessarily do it together. I'm going to give you the tools and you go and do it on your own time, where you can kind of meditate and think through it, but providing you a vision board process that you can apply to guiding you on a path to success. That is the goal, the process to success. It's all about the goal setting process and how you visualize yourself. So of course, it's with me, Emily McHugh, your supercharged coach, helping you to supercharge all the way through, balancing your energy and your time to make your business what you want it to be. And based on my experience, I know firsthand why we need goals in our business, how important it is to achieve clarity and focus so that you can have time. You can save yourself time, not waste your time spinning your wheels, wondering what you should be doing. So as I mentioned, as a quick little recap, day one, we're going to identify the top goal and look at what success is, and really kind of cultivate that goal-oriented mindset and understand what truly is a process to make a goal important, and what is one of the number one key tools or key concepts necessary for a goal to be achieved. what that is. You have to tune in. You have to join the workshop to know what it is. It is the number one. Hey, I need something. I need something here. The number one thing, or one of the absolute key features of having a goal come to fruition, is this one thing. So tune in tomorrow if you want to know what that one thing is. And then when it comes to visualization, seeing your goal in action and having that alignment with your vision of yourself and understanding how to map out that vision, having that holistic approach, body, mind, and soul approach, is like your whole human being, not just your business, but you as an entity, and ultimately have the opportunity to experience your goal before it happens. And the process to engage all the senses in experiencing your goal. So it's not just seeing it, but hearing it, touching it, engaging with your goal before it even comes to fruition, because that helps you to get there. And so if you'd like to have this happen, if you'd like to participate in this, I invite you to check it out. I have two options for you, and I actually even extended the early bird special. I said, you know what? Time is too short. We're just going to just do the one price. So it's just $33 for the two workshops. Forget the $47 this time. Just go for it. It's a new year. Just get the best deal. 33 bucks right now. If you still want to do it, you can get the early bird special. And the other option is you could actually get it for free. You could have both workshops for free if you are a member of the Supercharge CEO membership, or if you'd like to sign up and become a member. And if you do, you just select option 2 right there, and then that will allow you to join for $37 a month and get the workshops along with the benefits of the membership, which helps you with your business. We have like a group coaching once a month to help you with your specific issues. So if you want to have help with your goals, how to implement your specific goals, that's what we would do in there, or a specific business strategy or something that you're working with on your business. And then that's a benefit of being a Supercharge Club member, but the Supercharge CEO is a step up. Supercharge Club, we meet twice a month as well, and pretty much expose you to the basics of what you need for your business. This month, we're going to focus the first quarter on your business model, how to make sure that your business is going to make some money, because that's the whole point of it, isn't it? So that's the Supercharge Club. The Supercharge Club is $7 a month. It's very accessible to anyone who thinks that that would help them. And then, of course, the Supercharge CEO is now $37 a month because it involves the group coaching. Okay, I don't know what's happening with my screen. All right, so that's what you got. So I hope you will avail yourself to whichever of these programs best suits you, whether it's just signing up for the workshops for the 33, or if you'd like to be a part of the membership for ongoing support with your business or endeavor. If you're an aspiring entrepreneur or business owner thinking of starting a business, or have already started one, but you could use that guidance and support, that's what these memberships are for. The Supercharge CEO and the Supercharge Club. So I invite you to check them out. Okay, the superchargeclub.com, and then that will lead you to all the rest as well. Okay, people, that is what I have for you today. I hope that it will be helpful. Those are the tools that can help you supercharge your year and kind of get your year off started on the right foot, because you don't have time to waste. You want to spend your energy actually executing your vision, executing your plan, not trying to figure out what the goal should be. So these workshops are to help you kind of expedite the process so you can focus on what's most important to you, which is actually having the goal happen. And so if that would be beneficial, I invite you to come and check it out. Also, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share if you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, or wherever you're watching. Or if it's a podcast, please write a review. Let us know what's useful, helpful, what takeaways, what's beneficial, what really struck a chord with you, what resonated with you of the things I'm talking about. And don't forget, sometimes I forget to tell you guys, don't forget to make sure you pick up your copy of The Little Girl's Guide to Entrepreneurship, what I know now that I sure wish I knew then. And it's a perfect time to get your copy of this book as we start a new year. It's a great reference book for you. I'm not sure if you're seeing it backwards. I don't know what you're seeing right now. Hopefully you can see it clearly. But the bottom line is, this is a great reference, and this is the foundation upon which I've built the Supercharged Club, the Supercharged CEO, all my experiences, or a lot of them, distilled in this book to help guide entrepreneurs or new business owners or even seasoned business owners who want a refresher on some of the basics. They can get it in this, available on Amazon, guys. Check it out. All right, I think that's enough for today. I hope I'll see you tomorrow in the workshop. It's going to be amazing. We're going to have a wonderful, supercharged time. And until then, I want you to stay supercharged. Join me next week and see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.